from New York City with Martin Bashir.
She's a gifted pianist and an unforgettable vocalist. Now, she's taken her famous heart and soul and produced an 11th studio album, this one to mark the winter season. And tonight, Tori Amos shares her musical influences in the Nightline playlist.
There's a song which is about the birth of a baby girl, and that is the joy of this couple, not the motor toys or the presents, but that this little bundle of pink and glitter has just transformed their lives. Living for the city, I just, as a little girl, remember trying to play the bass line, and I would train my left hand over and over so that I wouldn't have a white girl left hand. I'd have my right hand back just to get the articulation in my left hand. And I'm a much better left-handed piano player than I'm a right hand because I think of training myself on Stevie Wonder. Drumming my bass with his fingers, singing my life with his words. The first gig after I'd been kicked out of the Peabody was in a gay bar in Washington, D.C. And I knew Roberta Flack had played there. I played Killing Me Softly. My father is a minister, so the first job that I got, my father got it for me, and he had his clerical collar on, and he had knocked at other doors and said, "Excuse me, my daughter's very talented," and he had his Bible in his hand and was trying to, I think, appear legitimate, but most people just thought we were nuts. And so it was the gay community that opened their door to the Reverend and his daughter. Something it is a river. Bette Midler. How great to have a sing along with her. The tender reed. I really like The Rose. I would get really teary when I would hear her do that. She always was just a performer. You just wanted to go wherever she was going. I'm sure she'll be still performing when I die somewhere. I remember hearing Case of You by Joni Mitchell when I was just a young girl, and I thought, wow, what a storyteller. There's this jungle called women in music, and the women that come before you, they have their machetes and they clear a path. Joni Mitchell, she cleared a lot of brush away with her machete in the 60s to make room for so many of us that have come after her. Scarborough Fair. Scarborough was a place where my future husband was going with his parents, and they would go there at Christmas time. So little did I know that the love of my life was going there, maybe even while I would be playing that in bars. My brother loved Simon and Garfunkel, and so I heard their music as a young girl growing up. That gets into your brain, and you're not even aware, I think, of how it influences you as a composer, but of course it does.
Not surprisingly, some wonderful musical selections from Tori Amos. And when we come back, bracing for a blizzard. But first, here's Jimmy Kimmel with what's coming up next on ABC. Jimmy.
Thanks, Brzezinski. Director James Cameron and Mary J. Blige will be on.